the disposal of the French national team, and you begin to wonder what Didier Deschamps is not getting right, and how he tends to make a lot of these terrible mistakes that would see him chase games, or games he probably would have killed off. They probably would put in all the effort now and things would be looking good, but then again they leave themselves short in situations where you'd have expected that they would have taken the action. And if they concede a second, I tell you that the game is as good as dead. Because Deschamps is always not sure of what is to come when he plays and when he sets up his team. It looks like he sort of just sets up his team to say, okay, we have the quality players, tactics is not important, go out there, show what you can do, and then let's get the result and see if we move on to the next game. I know that he bought himself a good amount of time having won the World Cup, but really he doesn't cut it for me. Himself and Gareth Southgate are two of the guys that I said that given their acumen, their football acumen as coaches, their countries tend to perform below expectations, below par. And I know that the memory of the World Cup has not been erased just yet, but it looks like his idea to sort of I don't want to be too judgmental about these things, but it looks like he's trying everything possible to sort of massage Mbappe's ego and make him play at all costs, and even in situations where you'll have to take him to the right, take him to the left, take him to different areas, because at the end of the day, it's now looking like the experiment to have brought back Karim Benzema is not working. I mean, apart from the 2 goals he scored against Portugal, you would think that coming into this game that his confidence
is it Benzema team or the way the team is being set up?
Well, the setup first things first, but in the setup as well, you also have guys who should make the setup work the way it should, and they have not made it count in certain situations. So the Benzema case is only going to be a larger discussion if it goes beyond this level. But they have got to respond the best way possible. And, you were coming into a game where you needed a Clement Lenglet. I mean, against a side you did not exactly need to defend against. You were playing a 3-man back line and, blunting your own attack. I felt it didn't make any sense in the first place. And probably what they are paying for at the moment. And they are chasing the game. And the guys are not letting them have it easy. The guys are not letting them have it easy. And if it goes that way, we might have a situation where France, gets knocked out of the competition tonight.
Wow. Okay. The good news for France is this: no side has won more European Championship matches when trailing at halftime than France. They've done it on 4 different occasions. And yes, let's see if they can add this and make it 5. 07 00 00 00 889. Both boxes, VQ. Something that looks like a sharp penalty, but let's take this call. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. It's France 0, Switzerland 1.
Yeah. I know what I noticed about this match is the fact that everybody, there's some set of individualism in the team. So they are not playing for themselves like they did in World Cup. Everybody ego here and there. So that's what I noticed about the match actually.
Okay. Well, there's a penalty check. VQ, I said in both boxes. It happened right there. Switzerland box. And then it's a penalty for Switzerland. It's a penalty for Switzerland. It's a penalty for Switzerland. The unthinkable, the unimaginable, the impossible. It's about to happen tonight. 53rd minute. France 0, Switzerland 1. The Swiss side just won a penalty. The referee had to go check that on the monitor. VQ, it's about to go down tonight. If they score this, you just said if they get the second goal, I think it's lights out.
Yeah, it looks so. And they have that opportunity to take the second step right now, which is good. I mean, you cannot come to the competition and expect to walk over everybody because you're France. And it looks like the Swiss guys have sort of put their hearts into this, and what they lack in quality, they have compensated with the way they have chased down every ball, run at every player, tried to win every tackle, and they are 1 goal up. They have a penalty now. They could
Rodriguez must not lose this one. Ricardo Rodriguez. Penalties is specialty.
They know what they have to do. They have had a very poor competition by their standards as well. They were third in their group. And if they are making it past the stage now, credit to them. Things are looking really good for them.
Okay. It's Rodriguez against Hugo Lloris. Lloris saves the penalty. Now, this will be the turning point, VQ. You missed that opportunity to go 2 up.
You get punished.
Yes.
You get punished.
Yes.
Opportunities don't come bigger than this. You're 1 goal up. You have another opportunity to extend your lead. And then you don't get it right. Well, there's still a lot of time to play. It is just 54 minutes. And if you have 54 minutes, if you want to hazard a guess and say that that's about nearly 40 minutes of action you still have, plus the regulation time, there's still a whole lot to be played for. And the Swiss guys, I hope this doesn't affect them. They should still put up a fight and see what happens. But the French guys, well, how would they respond to situations like this? Maybe time for them to start thinking of every trick in the book. And Kingsley Coman has come in. Now, one thing about substitutions about France that I do not seem to like so far is that they could make substitutions and bring on those players, especially if they are forward players and those players don't get supplies. And so how do you not see the effectiveness of a player you are introducing if he doesn't get supplies? Kingsley Coman just came in. You'd expect a situation where he gets the ball and then he tries to run at the defense and then see how many people will close him down and how many people would run at him and see what they could get. But that is not exactly the case right now. And if that's not the case and they're not getting those situations happening for them or going their way, then they have a whole lot to worry about. And I don't know what to expect of this Swiss side, but the French guys are asking the questions right now, but they have not exactly taken the game by the scruff of the neck and make it work out.
Okay, 07 00 00 9. France 0, Switzerland 1, 57 minutes. The Swiss, yes, Rodriguez even had to miss a penalty. You know, it would have been 2-0. They had to miss that penalty. Ricardo Rodriguez with that, yes, missing that penalty. Now, VQ, before we hit the phone lines, do you think, remember in that game against Portugal, we mentioned, question marks over Hugo Lloris, how, Mike Magnan ought to have been the first choice. He had a fabulous season with Lille that won the league, compared to, it's 1-1, ladies
Karim
and
Benzema.
gentlemen, it's 1-1. Karim Benzema with the equalizing goal. That's football for you.
Delightful pass from Kylian Mbappe.
That's football for you.
Yes, the guys did the job. Mbappe just had one job, and that job was to tee up Benzema. Had a good control, teed up Karim Benzema, and it is 1-1. The Swiss guys, they just might capitulate from now on.
Yes, they will. I knew it. You don't get a penalty this kind of game.
Look, this is what I'm thinking now. I'm thinking once it is 65, 70, take out N'Golo Kante, bring on Moussa Sissoko, let Pogba sit deep and build the attack from there. Sissoko has the energy, he has the pace, he has the physicality to do all of that, long busting runs from box to box and create an extra man in terms of the support. So it becomes himself.
That was quality from Benzema.
It becomes himself. It becomes Antoine Griezmann as well as a Kingsley Coman. All of them charging forward while you have Mbappe and this guy up front. So a 4-2-3-1 could still work in this case.
Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Hello, good evening. It's 1-1. Switzerland against France.
1-1. Who missed the penalty, sir?
Rodriguez.
Hello?
Ricardo Rodriguez missed the
penalty for Switzerland while it was 1-0. Right now, it's 1-1.
Thank you very much. Good night, sir.
All right, thanks.
Okay, the night is still very early. I think you wanted France to be knocked out. But now, I think from here on, yes.
It's 2 now. Karim Benzema again. 4 goals now in the competition. It's 2-1 France. Yes, they have taken the lead against Switzerland. Karim Benzema scoring a second. Antoine Griezmann did all the work, but Benzema finished off at the far post. France lead 2-1, and this is football, right?
Nah.
This is football.
I want to talk about Olivier Giroud. Why drop Giroud from the team? Why not? I think all of that right now really not matter.
That would have been. I mean, if France were knocked out of this competition, that would have been a wider conversation, would have formed part of the wider conversation of why bringing a man that you think was going to help us, you said was going to help us, and then it didn't work out well. But that's fine also, because they lead by 2-1 now. And it is hard to see the Swiss guys come out of this, because the French guys, they seem to have their tails up.
I knew it when that penalty, was missed. I just knew it that this would there won't be a way back. There won't be a way back right there. But if you miss a penalty in this kind of game, then 2 goals in 2 minutes from Karim Benzema.
Look, this
is the game on its head.
Do not even take your foot off the pedal now. The Swiss guys will want to chase the game. Certainly they would want to chase the game. They would open up spaces at the back that the French pacey players can take advantage of. They should just wait while they are pressing the Swiss guys. Wait for them to also get into those positions and turn the screw.
Okay, 2 goals in 2 minutes from Karim Benzema. Start the game on its head. It's now France 2, Switzerland 1. Now, Vicky, a lot of persons, there's always this talk playing down the importance of hitting the back of the net via penalties. The people will even say Cristiano Ronaldo, they say Penaldo, also Bruno Fernandes, they say Penaldes, and all of that. This is just a typical example. Scoring penalties is not as easy as we make it seem. If Rodriguez had scored that penalty, this game will not be 2-2 right now.
It will not be 2-1.
No, it won't be 2-2. That is, France will not have scored 2 back. The motivation for them to go score
maybe not. The motivation wouldn't have been there anyway. But to be honest with you, penalties are only said to be easy because you do not have a tackle in front of you. It's just you, the goalkeeper, and then the ball in front of you. And so find your angle and score. But as much as people try to talk down on penalties or talk about it and make it seem easy, it's not exactly that easy. Okay? And that's why you need to do some of this hard work and make these things work out for you. But the way these guys have gone about their game so far, the French guys, I like the way they have responded. But the Swiss guys have got to dig in and see what they can get as well. But the French guys are also not making it easy for themselves. They are maintaining a high line of defense and pushing all the way to the midfield. That is important when you know you have to kill the opponent. But they should be thinking of, if a pass is triggered and they don't get it right, those guys are going to hit on the counter. They pretty much have players who are pretty pacey. And Kimpembe can be quick, but I can't say the same for Varane. And if that becomes the case, we might have a situation where these people quickly turns defense into attack. And France must know at this point in time that the job is not yet done. They probably need another cushion goal or a security goal to make them home and dry. And then, play the ball all the way back home. Force these guys to come out. Because when they play it back home like they just did a few seconds ago, you find out that the Swiss guys have like 5 of their players after the center circle. That's how you make these guys come out and then play it in such a way that you can drive play through the flanks, since you do not have the central guys that can get the job done apart from Pogba. Kante, passing is not exactly his strongest point of his game. So maybe if you do that, you are opening up a space for them to get these things right. Now, they have also opened up a situation where Kante might have to also run at the defense and see what will happen, which he has done pretty well. But it looks like the Swiss backline, they are at the moment very, very shaky. And they're just pulling every trick that is just available out there to make sure they get these guys and just clear the ball. By all means. But as it stands, it looks like they might be their own undoing. But that is not to take away the importance of tactics in this game. The French guys have got to do better, because we saw that the last time they were tested against Portugal, they couldn't beat the Portuguese side. Now, you would expect that this performance...
Hungary? No, they did not.
You would expect that this performance would have been a better performance. But they started off trailing and would have been 2-0 before the turn of result. But this is still the scoreline and not the outcome of the match. So they have got to make it count, because other teams are probably just looking at them now and just thinking, okay, if we can deny them in these certain areas, and, press them out of the danger zone, we just might get the job done at their expense.
Hello, good evening. You called us and held it.
And placed it on hold at the same time.
Okay, 07 00 00 009. Let's let you know, Hugo Lloris is the first French goalkeeper to save a penalty in a Euros match since Fabien Barthez did it against England in Euro 2004. That's how many years ago?
2004.
17 years ago. Wow, 17 years ago. Okay, 0700000889. Wow. Ricardo Rodriguez gets into the book, receives a yellow card. A few minutes after missing a penalty, that will be a 10-minute to forget for him. Football. There's one word used the last time. What do you call it?
It wasn't me, Sir Alex. I was just
No,
quoting
it's you. That you bloody.
You heard it from me?
Yeah, you
Okay,
said
good.
it.
Bloody hell.
You know what that bloody did? It reminded me of my late dad way back. He used to call, when you offend him, he'll call you bloody.
Bloody insult. That's an old insult. Like, if you go to some houses now, you hear it.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, musically.
Hey, my brother. 65 minutes. France 2, Switzerland 1.
Everybody in the house.
Vicky
Good
is right
evening,
here.
welcome,
Vicky the
welcome.
volcano.
Yeah, my name is Abbas.
Okay, Abbas, let's hear you.
Let's hear you.
Yeah. I know that France is going to still be beat. Immediately you said that there was a penalty. Yeah, I know that France is going, the Sweden is going to lose that penalty. When you said that the penalty was safe, I said, this guy, they don't chop him. They go come out. So, you know that the France team, they are all experienced players. And they know that at that movement, their leg was, the Sweden are already shaking. So they quickly counter on that, give them 2 goals in instead of 2 minutes. And that is all. That is how to know the big team, how to know experienced team. So let them just forget it. It's over.
It's all over.
If Sweden is not careful, they're still going to the goal will still reach 4, maybe 4-1.
4-1.
That is it. Yes.
Okay.
This night.
All right, my brother. All right, here.
All right.
The night is
thanks.
still very, very much on. Vicky, look, see, when we were doing a preview of the Euros, we spoke about this French team, talking about the quality, how they have quality, first 11, second 11. So far in this tournament, Vicky, I don't think they've looked like a solid side. Yes, they might be grinding out results. Their defense is in shambles. Switzerland just missed another opportunity. It ought to have been 2-2. At some point, this game should have been 2-0. Is this, are we looking at how teams, the same thing Portugal did 5 years ago? Fumbled, they got into the final and they won it. France have not been, if you are going to rank teams who have played scintillating football so far in this tournament, France are not in the top 5.
No, not at all.
They're not in the top
Have
5.
we had up to 5? I'm not sure we've had up
Yes,
to 5.
we've had up to 5. Should I name them?
Well, go on.
Denmark, mind-blowing football. After they lost the first 2 games, which we know why, Christian Eriksen. Czech Republic, Italy, yes, and then Spain. How many have I named? Don't forget Belgium.
4, 5.
Let me add Belgium. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
In 2004, these two sides met at the Euros. Yes, it was on the 21st of June to be precise. And it was Switzerland against France. That game ended 2-1 in favor of 3-1 in favor of France. Zidane scored first, and then they equalized, the Swiss guys, and Henry netted a brace in that game.
Henry.
Yes, Thierry Henry netted a brace, and France won that game 3-1. They meet again, Euros 2020, and yes, the action continues. Now, this is where you also want to look at some coaches and the kind of information they gather about their opponents. From watching Granit Xhaka over the years, one knows that he's the least comfortable when you have a man on him. I don't know why they've not done that so far, but the reason is not far-fetched, and it's simple. The reason why they've not done that on Granit Xhaka is that Paul Pogba has to be the creative central midfielder, and Kante will be the guy who who's saddled with the responsibility of breaking play and winning tackles and all of that stuff. So they are leaving an extra work for these guys to see what they can do. But so far, the response has been good with the French guys, and they have really come in solid as far as this is concerned. But they have not controlled this game, and the margin with which they lead, still a pretty slim one.
There's no game that I've seen them control. They didn't control the win against Germany. They didn't control against Hungary. They didn't control against Portugal.
That's where I'm worried about what they bring in terms of...
Is this a case of them not having an attacking midfielder? I don't think that they came into this tournament with any. Kante, Pogba, Eden Rabiot, they are more creative or defensive midfielders. There's no Dimitri Payet in this team kind of player.
There's
no Zinedine Zidane kind of player.
Probably why they are looking at the flanks in this situation, and they are getting a lot of that right now because they have quite a number of flank players that are helping, given the situation, and it hasn't worked out. But you will not want to say that they don't have some of these guys. It's just that most of these guys play on the flanks. Kingsley Coman, Antoine Griezmann, Kylian Mbappe, and Benzema can play so well in the front, leading the attack, that he can also go to either side of the flanks and still perform well enough. Of course, an advantage that Giroud doesn't have so much. Giroud can only offer you a build-up, hold-up play.
Yes.
In those circumstances, and not exactly make it work for you in terms of the take-ons and the dribbles that he might do against. Even in one-on-one situation, you may not trust the Giroud to get past the defender to get a goal for you. But I just think that maybe we should be looking at a situation where it's 70 minutes already. Maybe Musa Sissoko comes in. His energy is one that these guys might find it very difficult to cope with. He's a guy who comes with a lot of pace. He can come from the flanks. He can come from the central areas. And let's see what happens. Because in this situation where you're having Kante chase the ball in counter-attacking situations instead of sitting deep, it looks like a bit of a worry. And you will have to do better than this in terms of how you have set up the team to play for you not to concede a goal in this encounter. Because so far, the Swiss guys still smell that the margin and the difference between the two sides is slim enough that if they put in their hearts and they, punch above their weight one more time, or get the opportunity to press on the counter and go all the way forward, they just might get something. The French guys might be looking at situations where they have to start picking, professional fouls and be picking the yellows right now because they want to stop counter-attacks from happening. This shouldn't be happening between two sides like this. But then again, maybe it's not what the French guys anticipated. Makes you want to question why a coach should prepare for a match and not anticipate all the eventualities that could be coming up, because they are bringing on fresh legs now.
Yeah.
And Mbabu
defense is suspect.
Mbabu is a wing back who can run and get into positions.
Yeah.
Now, if Adrien Rabiot goes forward and he doesn't have the legs to get back, if Mbabu gets in those positions, you can be sure that if he picks a space behind Adrien Rabiot or a Pavard, he just might be able to hit those crosses if his guys would support him, and then they'll probably snatch something out of this game. Still going the way of the French guys right now, but those substitutions might tilt things a bit.
To the Swiss. Okay, let's let you know, Karim Benzema now has as many goals for France as the magisterial one, Zinedine Zidane. 31, even after leaving, national team football for quite a while. Yeah, what a great player, to level right there, numbers with. And only 3 players have scored 4+ goals for France at a single European Championship tournament. Michel Platini, Antoine Griezmann, and just minutes ago, Karim Benzema. Michel Platini did that in 1984, 9 goals. Antoine Griezmann, 2016, 6 goals. Karim Benzema, 4 goals already in the 2020 UEFA European Championship. Okay, good one right there. Well, the substitution done, like Vicky rightly mentioned. They brought on board 2 players. Just talking about Switzerland. But hey, look at this French side. Have I been impressed with how they play? No, I don't think so. With all the hype before this tournament, I expected more. But let's let you know that yes, Xherdan Shaqiri, is out for Gavranovic right there while Widmer also out for Mbabu. And yes, 2 pacey players are on. Let's see how the Swiss will attack the French side. But it's still 2-1 right there. 74 minutes. France 2, Switzerland 1. Hello, good evening. Good evening, my brother. How are you doing?
Your friend, Oduayo.
Hey, my friend. How are you doing?
Fine.
What? Okay.
You see the way Swiss are playing this evening? That is to tell you that football is changing seriously. Of all the players that France paraded in the first half.
Wow! Paul Pogba just scored a goal of the tournament contender. How about that, Oduayo? Paul Pogba.
What a screamer!
Hello?
Hello, yes, Oduayo, go ahead.
Oh, that's a delight.
They just came to party in the second half. In the first half, they didn't show up at all. So football is changing seriously. But I wish France should qualify so that we'll see very good football in quarterfinal. Good evening.
Good evening, my brother. Wow, says it wishes France.
Look, the quality in the two sides just shining.
You know, we mentioned that earlier.
The quality in the two sides just shining right now. The quality of the French national team just shining through. They have consistently, I think at some point they have just ditched tactics and they have consistently tried to frustrate the Swiss guys with their attacking prowess. And man, what a goal. An outstanding shot from Paul Pogba. And that wraps it up, I guess. But maybe they shouldn't take their foot off the pedal just yet. And when you look at this side and you want to set up against them, you must also think of the quality that they have that might frustrate your tactical plan on match day. So it means you got to have more than tactics, you got to have more than a fighting spirit, and you got to have at least a good amount of quality to give them a run for their money. Granit Xhaka has just been booked. He's in the books right now. And I think the way they have played, they have taken that control he had in the first half from him. He misses the next match. That is
in their village.
well, probably not in the village, but it will continue. In the next qualifiers, he won't play.
Okay, let's let you know that goals galore in this European Championship. Now we've had 116 goals. That's a championship record.
116.
Yes, that's a championship. We had 112 before this match because as at when Croatia's Mislav Osic got that goal. Okay, at that point it was 3-2. That is now 117. Yeah, it's 117 because Osic's goal was 3-2.
Yeah,
that was when they broke the record. 109. The record was 108. And then that game finished 5-3. And now we have 3-1. So goals everywhere. What would we do without goals? And it's football. We love goals. 07 00 00
So we want to ask, will this finally be the French team coming into this competition now?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
me personally, I don't think so. I don't think they've done anything brilliant. See, if Ricardo Rodriguez had scored that penalty,
that's a big if. That's not what the scoreline says now. So
I know.
It doesn't matter.
But I'm just letting you know. Their defense was in 6 and 7.
It doesn't matter. All that has changed right now. In fact, the opponents hardly get in their box anymore.
Yeah.
So good.
Such is life. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Oh my God, it's so amazing. I can't believe that Germany just came from behind. France just came from behind and started winning.
What?
It's well for you, though. I can't believe that France just came from behind.
Yes.
And just
What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Michael, though.
Michael. Okay, Michael.
Yeah. It is well for you. Anything can happen. Never can say it's 9 minutes. Sorry, I want to ask what was Croatia today? What was Croatia, please?
No, they lost in extra
they lost
time.
5-3. They are
to
out.
Spain 5-3.
Oh my God! So Croatia is out.
Yes, they're out. That Spain beat them now. No be small team. No be Liechtenstein.
Oh wow! It's not allowed, dude. It's not allowed, dude.
Why is he happy?
But I don't understand.
Okay. Correct guy. Hello, good evening. Okay, you're not just ready for us. We need energy. Yes, it's energetic in here. So we need you to just pop up the energy right there. Yes. Hello. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Oh, okay. Please do well to call back. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
How are you doing?
Yeah, we're great.
Oh, fine.
Welcome.
What's your name?
I'm happy about your comment.
What's your name? What's your name?
I'm Andy calling from the code.
Andy. Okay, Andy.
Let's hear you.
How you doing?
Good.
We're good. We're good.
I want to comment about Ronaldo. You understand?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo
We are talking France, Switzerland.
Andy, we're not talking about Ronaldo this
That was
time.
the
We're not talking
agenda
about
of
Ronaldo.
Lebanese.
Don't take us out of
we can't even do
our
that right
comfort
now.
zone. Don't take us out of the territory of this
No,
discussion.
we can do that right now. 07 00 00 00.
The French guys, news from the camp says Dembele, yes, to miss 4 months after undergoing surgery. Yes, he picked up the injury in this competition and he would miss 4 months. There will be more on Lucas Hernandez and Luka Dean, of course, who are expected to be back in the side as well because the injuries, not too good for them on the injury front because this is a makeshift back four today. On a normal day, you will not have, you would have Pavard at least, but you will not have Adrian Rabiot playing as a fullback.
Yes.
But they have had to manage that and it looks good. They snatched one.
Okay, Seferovic
once again.
with his second goal. France 3, Switzerland 2. It's not yet over until it's over. Are we about to see a deja vu? Earlier today, it was 3-1 advantage Spain. And then it's 3-2, 3-3. Are we about to see something like that? Because right now, it is France 3, Switzerland 2. 07 00 00 009. VQ, is there a way back for Switzerland?
Look, it looks like, and the only way back is for them to keep attacking. You can attack, you cannot score these goals when you sit back. And the French guys, if they were relaxing already, this is a shock to their system. They have to wake up to the reality of knowing that they need to come all out and get more goals and put themselves back in this game because the Swiss guys, it won't seem as if it's a big deal if they get knocked out by France, but it will be a big deal if France get knocked out by the Swiss guys. And these guys know that if they keep fighting, they have an outside chance of getting something in this encounter.
Yes.
As soon as Pogba scored that goal, we've only seen Kingsley Coman make those moves twice now. And only one of those got in the box, and he was even unable to find Karim Benzema. So maybe, just maybe, they have to rally round and get themselves back into it because they have 8 minutes to 90 minus regulation time. And so if you have all of that, the French guys have got to respond in a way that gives them, puts them in a strong position to make things happen for themselves because the Swiss guys, irrespective of what we have said about a lack of quality or world-class players in their side, they are showing a good fight and they are putting their hearts into this. And you cannot say that having scored 2 goals against the French side that you wouldn't have given them any chance on paper, that they do not stand a chance of sneaking something in this game. Whether they will do it is a different story entirely, but as it stands, the game is not over.
07 00 00 009. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
It's the amazing Kingsley.
Christy, good evening.
Okay, better.
Victor, good evening.
Okay,
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, Osama Benedict.
okay. Benedict.
Yeah. See, I think all the team I predicted to win, they are winning. So I was very happy when the Switzerland was winning, and then when they got that
penalty.
I was expecting they will score so that they can knock out France.
But it didn't happen. Hey, yeah, okay. Well, you started off saying all the teams you predicted to win are winning. But you said again that you were expecting them to score the penalty.
So it means you didn't predict France.
Okay.
Okay. The Switzerland Let's see, can they come back? Well, I think this is where we now need the French guys, the big boys, to step up. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, my brother.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome.
I know France is going to.
What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Austin.
Okay, Austin.
I know France is going to. See that small boys. So, nobody should.
It's 3-3.
Okay, he's offside.
Okay, he's offside.
Gavranovic offside. But that was almost 3-3. That was almost 3-3. But VAR will check.
Now, look, Deschamps should know that on some days you cannot be that lucky 100%. Do things to mitigate against this sort of attack these guys are putting up right now. What you need to do, maybe take out a Kingsley Coman because you've lost a winger already in Dembele, and take out Kingsley Coman. He appears to be the guy who's not gelling. Or take out Kylian Mbappe, maybe. And what you need to do at this time, bring on an extra man in the middle of the park. Corentin Tolisso. Tolisso comes in, he can help to, cover that midfield, or bring on a Sissoko also, a guy who's full of running.
Can take the ball and then run.
If he finds himself on the flank, he can also whip in crosses. He can also dribble one or two people. He can hold up play. He's physical enough. He can charge himself into, danger zones where they can possibly pull the trigger. I think I'll be expecting that the coach would make such substitutions at this point in time, because right now it looks like these guys can still sneak something in this game, and that's why they are giving it their all.
Think the French sides are now resorting to just clear anything. We call it. We used to call it anywhere Belefis. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Amazing.
Hey, my brother, how you doing?
I sit now for studio. I do okay.
Correct. VQ there. Hello.
Yeah, go on.
I said concerning this.
What's your name? Daniel.
Okay,
Daniel.
Okay,
Correct.
This France game is funny news. That Paul Pogba it's just something else.
Yeah, goal of the tournament contender.
Yeah, but I just have the faith in me that France are true with it. Not to see how good.
Nothing.
I believe.
Nothing. Okay. Let's see.
Nothing else. Already Mbappe score.
Mbappe goes to score to make it 4-2. We shall see. Time will surely tell. We have 3 minutes plus added time, my brother. 3 minutes plus added time.
It's even funny that the Swiss guys are making substitutions.
Yes.
And Didier Deschamps is just sitting.
They can
He's
smell.
not talking.
Yeah.
They know that they can unsettle these guys and they can get something. Imagine hauling off Ricardo Rodriguez to bring on a forward player.
Admir Mehmedi.
Yes, because look, let's throw everything. We are the ones chasing the game. If we get a draw, we postpone the loss until extra time. If they are better than us, let them beat us there. But until that time, let's give everything. And these are the sort of substitutions you want to make in a game to give yourself a chance of still being in there. Okay, Sissoko about to come on, and Antoine Griezmann about to go off. Okay, good one.
Okay.
Good one. Hopefully they are able to have a midfield or ball winners.
Yes,
that
and
can
then
also move with the ball.
Run with the ball. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, amazing kids.
Hey, my brother. 88 minutes. France 3, Switzerland 2. What's your name?
My name is Anto Martin.
Correct.
Victor, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My Spain, my France, they misbehave. They misbehave. Seriously, amazing kids. France, they misbehave. The match they can take from grass to grace. They are misbehaving from 3-1 from 1-0 down to 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, and from 3-1 to 3-2. France. No insurance, no day, no cover France at all.
Insurance,
no cover France.
Okay.
Insurance, no. I'm sure I'm not covered. No, at all. Insurance, no cover them. I wish them all the best. Yeah.
Okay, wishing France all the best. I'm sure that best is ticket list.
You stuck that one.
0700000089. Wow, this has been a tournament of goals, and goals. Earlier today, we saw as much as 8 goals. Yeah, with Spain defeating Croatia by 5-3, and then right now It's France 3, Switzerland 2. Football goals. What say you? 07 00 00 889. Yes, apologies to our fans right there on Facebook. The Facebook fan page, Sport Radio Brila FM. That's the Facebook fan pages. Let's quickly go there and take some of your comments. Okay. Prof. Kenneth John says, good evening to you guys in the studio. This is what you get in losing opportunity. I was expecting something like frustration in this match, but anyway, good for France. Okay, Austin Yeye Maigemo says, yes, right there, that good evening, Sport Radio Brila FM. Yeah, I'm Austin, watching you guys live. Okay, good one. Victor Gaga says, Vicky, well cited, bro. Okay, good one. Timothy Ajibe says, a good come up to France, just that Mbappe is not that good in this time. Ogochukwu says, nice job, France. Keep it up. Joe Barnswim says, Man needs a Kante. Ladies and gentlemen, the equalizer is in. Yes, it's in. It has happened. It has happened. I asked if this could happen, but right now, it has happened. It's France 3, Switzerland 3, France 3, Switzerland 3. This is football. Let me borrow from Silas Ferguson and Vicky combined. He said this football is bloody hell. Wow, what a game. I just asked Vicky a few minutes ago, will this be a case of deja vu? We saw that Spain against Croatia from 3-1 down. Croatia came back and forced extra time. Now we've seen the same thing again. Switzerland from 3-1 down. We thought they were down and out. We thought missing that penalty from Rodriguez meant they were out. But no, Gavranovic equalized. It's now France 3, Switzerland 3. This is football. Game on. 07 00 889. What a game. What a game. UEFA Euro 2020-2021. So much drama. Pure passion. That's what we're serving you right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. It's game on right now. Vicky, it has happened.
Look, I complained about Deschamps, and I told you that he was supposed to make some decisions in some very key areas.
He took a Griezmann for Sissoko.
No, that wasn't.
It's still chop goal.
That wasn't
It's
it.
still chop goal.
That
It's still
wasn't it.
chop goal. Ha! How to jump? I've seen goals today. I've seen drama today, and I'm still seeing drama. Excitement everywhere you turn to. 07 00 889. See, France.
Switzerland can still win this.
Hey, hello, good evening.
Very much so they can win this game.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
It don't happen. It don't happen. It's 3-3. France 3, Switzerland 3. What's your name?
My brother, my name is Solomon.
Solomon.
Yes. I'm very, very disappointed tonight.
You are disappointed. You are disappointed.
Very, very disappointed. Ticket don't spoil.
Ticket don't spoil.
Ticket don't spoil.
Who's scatter your ticket? Hey,
now France, go France to win.
Go France to win.
Party ti bàjẹ́ báyìí.
Party ti bàjẹ́, ó ti dàrú. Òjò ti ká canopy lọ. Okay. Wow. Vicky, what a game.
Interesting stuff, and it tells you some of these countries are really working hard. I do not want to evoke the ghost of our 4-4 game the last time. But I tell you what, if you think because you are France, you are going to have it easy, or because you think you are Nigeria, you are going to have it easy against some other countries, be shocked at what you get. And I like what I am seeing. Trust me. I'm not a big fan of the underdog, but I believe that if the underdog works hard enough and they are able to cover every ground and work their socks off and go on to win, they should have it. Right? And we're about to see that happen. And, it was the substitutions they have made, like it happened in the case of Switzerland, Croatia the last time, they were pretty spot on. and they were just to come on and cover those areas. Unlike in situations where you think substitutions will be made just for there to be quality players on the pitch, and then the players will come and try to do what they can do or try to solve some certain problems or see what they can do. But the French guys, they have given everything.
Kingsley Coman just hit the bar.
Yeah.
What a game.
That, of course, would have won the game for them.
4th minute of the 4 added. This will surely go into extra time.
Yes, it will. It will. And it becomes a case of what the coaches will say to them, what the coaches will tell them to do at that point in time. It has reached that point again where from a 2-goal lead, they gave up a 2-goal lead, and now it's 3-all. And we need to go back to what exactly can work. How do we drag these guys out of position? How do we sustain the attack? They sort of blunted the attack a bit. I felt Griezmann was a threat, and I was rooting for a Kingsley Coman to have been pulled out. But Griezmann, you would understand, he's played almost every minute of this competition until he was hauled off in this game. But to be fair, that was one guy who also gave them a bit of something up front in terms of
it's full time.
Everything he was contributing.
It's full time. Yes, it's full time.
Yeah. So let's see what these guys bring in the second 45. They have not finished. They've not exhausted their substitutions. One would have thought that if their wingers were firing on the night, get on the Giroud, who will sit with the defenders and just stay there with them and see whatever you can do. But right now, Kante and Pogba and Sissoko and all of these guys will have to work very hard. But I'm a bit worried about the 4-2-3-1 that he brings in anyway. I'm thinking that he should play a flat defense, a flat 3-man midfield of ball winners who are also ball carriers. Let Sissoko join them, and instead of Sissoko going to the flank. It looks like that was the mistake on this part, because you needed all your best guys to mop up the balls and send it out of the danger zone. But instead, you had Sissoko going to the flank, and I expected him to be the fresh pair of legs to compensate or sort of relieve Drogba and Pogba and Kante, who have had to run for the entire duration of this game and probably will be feeling tired or be feeling weak in the knees by now. But he brought him on, and the instruction looks like it was a like-for-like instruction for him to go straight to the flank where this guy was coming out from. I mean, in a front line where you already have Karim Benzema, you have Kylian Mbappe, you have Kingsley Coman, these three can do the job. Even if they have to play against a 4-man defense, they are good in one-on-one situations. They are good in hold-up play. They have the pace. They can do the take-ons and everything. And even if they have to play against a 3 or 4 or 5-man defense, you expect that these three can hold on their own. But then again, you bring the 4th man and ask him to join them up front in a game where these guys already look like they had the momentum, because they even scored a goal that was ruled out for offside. And that was you just getting out of jail. Because, I mean, you not taking them serious at that point in time to say, let's just defend whatever we have. Every day is not for beautiful stuff. Let's just stay back and defend and then go on to the next game. There are days that all of these beautiful things we say with the finest terminologies will not work. On such days, you can stick to the basics. Let's defend this and make it happen. But Kimpembe was the guy who was closing down the striker who scored, Gravanovic. And he only needed to do one simple turn, and Kimpembe was nowhere to be found. He was clearly on goal with the goalkeeper, and of course, he picked a fine angle and placed it. Granit Xhaka may not play the next game. Of course, he has a yellow card now in 2 games.
But they don't care. They just want to get into the quarterfinals.
He's been the guy rallying this team, telling them and all that. I mean, he comes with so much leadership qualities and all of these things about his game. Petkovic rallying the guys, telling them that, look, we can go out there, we can do the job. This is a fairy tale story, and really, these guys are having it so good. It doesn't look like they're tired. It doesn't look like they're tired.
So much
Instead, it looks like the French guys who have put in so much to have taken the lead at some point are the ones who are looking tired right now.
I think we've gone beyond, that time when you just show up because you've got superstars in your team and then teams will roll over and all that. Let's quickly pay bills. We'll come back, and it'll be time for extra time. It's 3-3. France 3, Switzerland 3. UEFA Euro 2020 coverage on Sport Radio 8.9 Bril FM. The excitement is top notch. No one does it better than touch it.
Every day.
Identify your station.
88.9 Bril FM.
When the fans asked for more, we at Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM gave them 4 wishes and a magical line. It simply means when you call 0700000889, you're routed through 4 different lines. So when you dial the magical number 0700000889, you get through to us on 4 lines. That means you have 4-in-1 chance of having your voice heard on your favorite radio station. So go ahead and start dialing. It's the 4-in-1 package from a home of the fans.
This is what we live for. To connect with history in the making. To stream every breathtaking moment. To witness Mbappe, Kane, and all the football greats. To be part of the journey to glory. This is where we live the good and the bad. And unashamedly give our all to the beautiful game. Live the experience. Watch all the Euro 2020 action live from Supersport on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
Good day, sir.
How you doing? Welcome.
I'm very fine, sir. Okay, see the job I don't bring and come.
Okay, everything.
Yeah, everything I didn't, sir, including the banner and the flyers.
Okay, let me quickly take a look at. Nice one. These flyers are sharp. Yeah, nice one.
Okay, I tell you before, say I go do you well. I don't change the people when I dey work with. Now I dey work with Brilla Press.
You know, I complained the other time. Even my boss complained about everything.
Now make me come change to Brilla Press. Now Brilla Press I dey work with now.
I can see everything. They are very sharp, very sharp.
You don't need to tell me, okay, anything when you want print, carry and go Brilla Press.
Oh yes, Brilla Press. At Brilla Press, we guarantee you the best in quality printing with up-to-date technology. Our services include idea generation, conceptualization, design and production from cards, calendars, books, magazines, t-shirts, banners and souvenirs. Brilla Press is located at 150 Ikorodu Road at Deboale House, Onyepanu, Lagos. Call us on 070-8860-6282 or 070-8860-6252. For inquiries, email press@brilla.net. Our website is www.brillapress.com.
Brilla Press, on time, every time.
Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM.
88.9, got more goals than a number 9, top notch. To you to the Remy, and I only listen to Brilla FM, they stay winning.
Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Sports Radio.
Brilla FM, 88.9, baby.
National Arena Bucharest is the venue. Blink and miss it. 6-goal thriller, France, Switzerland. Karim Benzema at some point thought he will be the hero of the night, having scored a brace, but right now he's been substituted in extra time for Olivier Giroud. Where would this one swing? How would it pan out? We've seen 6 goals. Earlier today we saw 6 goals. But in extra time, the Spanish side just showed class and pulled away from Croatia. Another 6 goal in 90 minutes Will France pull away from Switzerland, or will the Swiss side do the unimaginable, the unthinkable, what seemed impossible? Knockout favorite France. The next 30 minutes, thereabout, and maybe extra time if needed, will surely tell. Vicky, what should we expect extra time?
Well, that's what we're seeing right now. Substitutions have been made. Giroud coming on, and let's see if he gets the service, because on the flanks you expect that they should be supplying both Sissoko and Mbappe and Kingsley Coman. But at the same time also you expect that the likes of Pogba should be looking at going for the long balls so that Giroud can use his physicality and presence to do the hold-up play as much as possible, while also expecting that the other guys will join the attack, and then we'll see what they can get for themselves out of this encounter. But it doesn't get any easier from here, and let's see how these guys are able to put in the sort of plans that would work out for them. But so far, the Swiss guys, I'm really impressed. Gavranovic and all of the guys who came on from the bench, they have done really well. Gavranovic in particular, replacing Xherdan Shaqiri, was a good one. Granit Xhaka was the one who found him with that long ranger, which he dribbled Kipembe with his touch and then found the back of the net. You would expect that France should resort to something like that when you have Olivier Giroud up front. He doesn't have the pace to compensate for all of that, but he's a proven goal scorer, and he can deliver on the night when called upon. So maybe you want to give him such balls as well, and not just depend that only the flank guys will get to give him the service he deserves in order for him to get a goal tonight.
0700 0000.
Yet another change.
Another substitution right there.
Seferovic coming up now, and Fabian Schär. Yes, the Newcastle man, a defender. This time, maybe protect what we have. Jan Sommer is a very good goalkeeper. They just might be looking at penalties.
But we've been saying a whole lot, and then, hailing
then again,
them.
Gavranovic is a good forward. So that Seferovic is leaving doesn't mean that Gavranovic cannot do the job. What that simply means is that one striker leaves for the other to come in, but then let's have more defenders, so that because they have good guys up front who can cause us problems, we also need a bit of cover at the back to prevent them from causing us problems.
Wow. I don't know, but I don't just feel comfortable taking out a striker, because we're enjoying all of these goals. We're enjoying all the excitement. Well, maybe at some point during the game, it was a 4-2-4. 4 defenders, 2 midfielders, and then they had 4 attacking players up top. So right now, taking one out and, getting a defender means that they can play maybe a 3-4-1-2, and go back to all of that. But hey, let's see how this one pans out right there. But Switzerland are asking all the questions. Let's just hope that we don't have a one-sided extra time like we had earlier today. That's what I don't want to see.
Well, I hope not, because it doesn't seem like it has started on that note already. So let's see what the guys will serve as far as this encounter is concerned. And it gets really exciting that the two sides are open to a more attacking play, even though the Swiss guys are being a bit more intelligent, trying to outsmart or outthink their opponents in terms of the decisions they are making and those that they are bringing on board, and what they hope those players will help them fix. It is looking really good on that front, but let's see what the outcome would be, and then we can begin to talk about what will happen. But it looks like Kingsley Coman has pulled his hamstring. Kingsley Coman down,
and they are done with substitutions.
It looks like he has pulled his hamstring.
Wow.
And that's where he's holding. Yes, your hamstring is the back of your thigh.
Yes.
He beats an opponent inside the box and he goes for goal, but the effort flies just wide of the left post. But he sits on the ground, clutching his hamstring.
Thuram will replace him.
Yes,
how many substitutions?
Marcus Thuram is coming. This is extra time. You have an extra man.
They brought on Olivier Giroud for Benzema. No, how many had they made before?
I'm not sure they have reached that point before.
Okay, they had not made 5?
No, they've not.
Okay.
Substitution, they brought Kingsley Coman for Clement Lenglet. Then Sissoko entered at 88 minutes for Griezmann. So they have Giroud. Now they are bringing on Marcus Thuram. which means they
4.
still have
2 more.
2 more.
Wow.
Yes, they still have 2 more.
How many for Switzerland?
Unlike their opponents, those ones they have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
They've made 6 now.
So Switzerland player must not, clutch his hamstring.
I was just worried about Coleman earlier, where we were talking about injuries to the wingers, and they've had a season where they've had to be doing a lot of sprints and running and all the rest, and coming to this competition again, I'm not so comfortable with what is. But I just hope it's not as serious, because he's up on his feet now, and it looks like he can carry on. Maybe it was just a twitch.
Okay.
You never know.
Okay. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my sir.
Hey, good evening, my brother.
Yes, sir. How is interesting the matches now?
I didn't get that.
Now they are in extra time now. I really believe that France will win the game.
Okay.
You believe that
I
France
really believe that
will win?
Yes, it's not going to penalty, and I believe that this extra time there must be a goal from France, and France must win. Yes, I assure you.
Okay. Okay, we shall see.
Thank you. We're here for it.
Very,
We're here
very
for
much. Okay.
I'm Mr. Wale calling from
Wale.
Victoria Island.
Thank you very, very much. 101 minutes. That's 11 minutes into extra time. Is France 3, Switzerland 3. France 3, Switzerland 3. Well, Vicky, I remember you saying Jan Sommer is a good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Hugo Lloris just saved one during the game, so you know that he can save quite some more if he needs to.
Okay.
Hello, good evening.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Amazing. How's everything?
Hey, my brother, I'm good. How are you doing?
Victor, good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
Hello, him.
Ticket don't crash land.
Wow.
Olagbara, at France. Then we know win. The Switzerland will beat them in Jesus' name. I can't eat food by force. You mean no, see, you see, Switzerland will win this match in Jesus' name. I motivate Switzerland.
Okay. Okay, hello. We shall see. Hello, indeed. That's it off. Vicky, what happened to Granit Xhaka?
He cleared the ball and caught the boot of Pogba. Guess he was trying to avoid a booking, and so he pretended it was him that was caught. And
Granit is always
footballers
Granit
generally.
Okay. Hello, good evening. Still extra time. France 3, Switzerland 3.
You see, my name is Prince Harry Mark. This match will now go to penalty shootout. This half, the second 15 minutes, the Swiss will score in the 7th minute of that 15 minutes.
Switzerland will score in the 7th minute of the second 15 minutes. Hello. Okay.
I like track records. I'm not a fan of wide predictions. Give us instances where you've said it before and it was documented. Not 7. It was so specific. 7 minutes of the
second half.
Okay, we're here.
Okay,
we're here.
We shall see. We shall see. 0-7.
But I tell you what, this is an open game.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it is not for France anymore. It is even for Switzerland. It is for Switzerland as much as it is for France. Both teams can get the win in this encounter. Any of this team can win. And all of a sudden, there's no fear in the Swiss side anymore. And that is always a huge advantage. When you do not have anything to fear, why not? You want to give it a go.
Okay, 07000000 889. Let's let you know. 3-3 right there. 104 minutes. 14 minutes. Yes, 1 more minute before the first half of extra time. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm good.
What's your name?
Larry on the line.
For Larry. Okay, for Larry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a Belgium win the Euro at the
end of the day, and Switzerland will win this game tonight.
Switzerland will win.
Yeah, 2 penalties. I pray so, and I wish so, because they have really tried against the France team of this stage. They have really tried.
Okay.
They have really tried.
We shall
Thank
see.
you so much.
Thank you very,
have
very
a nice
much.
time.
All right.
Thank you.
And you too. We take more calls. We approach halftime. Yes, right there. We approach halftime. Right there. Yes, I know the referee. Any moment from now, we'll signal halftime in extra time.
This is Rapellini, the referee from Argentina. This is one of the games he's taking part. He has not given less than 6 yellow cards in any game he's officiated. Today so far, Varane 30 minutes, Elvedi 32 minutes, Rodriguez 62 minutes, that's 3. Xhaka 76 minutes, Coman 88 minutes, Pavard 91 minutes, that's 6 already. He doesn't give less than 6 yellow cards.
He is consistent.
He has given about 106 yellow cards in 18 matches. That brother is not playing.
Okay. Okay. Crazy. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Bro, good evening. Bros, I need a talk. Bros, yeah, first time caller.
What's your name?
My name is Ime.
Ime. Okay, Ime, welcome on board. Ime,
Yes, sir. Bro.
it's
Yes, sir.
extra time. 3-3, France,
Yes.
Switzerland.
Yes, Switzerland will win. We collected the 3-4-3.
Switzerland will score one more goal to make it 4-3.
Yes, yes.
Wow. Why all of a sudden and then everybody just keeps supporting Switzerland, Vicky? Is it the underdog matter we spoke about?
Well, yes, a lot of people are attracted to the underdog story. They like to be associated with a side that you think, okay, nobody gave them a chance and all that stuff. And then some of these things could also be born out of, my favorite player is no longer in this competition. Let me use this opportunity to wish the others ill luck and let's see what happens. An Argentine referee is in this competition. And yes, Argentine referee Fernando Rapellini, yes, he gives a yellow card in loads of games. Of course, he gave Mykola Stepanenko, Shapranenko, I beg your pardon, a yellow card in this competition the last time out. I think that was one of the ones I remember. But he has a history for being very generous with yellow cards.
Okay. History for being very generous with yellow cards. Right here, Sport Radio 8.9, Brilla FM is our UEFA Euro 2020 coverage. And it's extra time between, yes, France and Switzerland. Half time in extra time. The next moment, the referee would, yes, blow for proceedings to kickstart to be the final one we'll have in this game before penalties. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Yeah. My name is Lekon. I'm calling you from...
Lekon. Go ahead, Lekon.
Yeah. Yeah. You see, what happens is no small country is doing it. Yes, make us not just underrate any country say this, because I'm not really expecting to be played. As the way Switzerland and follow France they play now, I know expect them, but I don't want me France come out. But I want me France near a qualifier. So make the competition for stay sweet very well, as we make people watch them. But something that they don't come out, and if France come out like that, no go they okay.
Okay.
So nice.
Okay, we shall see.
But the first time call Asha.
Hey, correct guy.
Welcome.
Correct guy. What a ring bell for you, correct guy.
All of a sudden, Kylian Mbappe looks missing. He's not been substituted.
Oh, true. Are you, Kylian Mbappe is not substituted yet? Are you sure?
I've not seen him.
We've not mentioned Mbappe in like 1 hour. Okay.
So it's really disturbing that a guy like Mbappe is still on the pitch, and you know, I know we've taken out Griezmann, we've taken out Giroud, but Mbappe is still there. Maybe we should take him off for Marcus Thuram right now. Marcus Thuram.
Marcus Thuram, who replaced?
He's still on.
Okay.
He's still on. Kingsley Coman is still on. Looks like it was a twitch. If it was a
wasn't
proper hamstring, he'll
hamstring?
be out already. He'll be out already. But he's still on. Still on.
Okay.
And these guys are just soldiering on and holding on to the very end. There's no fear in this Swiss side, and trust me, this game can go either way.
Either way. Second half, the final time we'll hear the referee blow. The next time will be penalties if we don't have a goal.
Yeah.
Right there at Bucharest is France 3, Switzerland 3. A place in the quarterfinals of the grabs. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Yeah, my name is Matthew Ayorinde.
Matthew Ayorinde, 6-goal thriller.
Yeah. First time caller.
Hey, correct guy. First time caller.
Yeah, I've been trying all the ways to call the numbers. That's why I haven't picked my phone.
That's
Yeah. France all the way. France all the way.
France all the way.
France all the way. I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm not a fan of N'Golo Kante.
Oh, okay. Because of N'Golo Kante. My brother.
Yes. So France is my team for now. So I'm going with them. They must qualify.
Okay.
Yeah.
We shall see.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. He says France all the way. Just for one man, N'Golo Kante. Because he's a Chelsea fan. If any Arsenal fan should call now, it will be Switzerland all the way because
for Granit Xhaka.
Yes, Granit Xhaka.
Liverpool fans could say the same for
Shaqiri?
Yes, Shaqiri. Yes, they have a man there.
Okay. Have you seen Mbappe now?
Yes, I have. But he didn't do anything.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, bro. Good evening. Are you Kingsley?
Yes, I'm the amazing Kingsley. Right here on Sports Radio Tipona Brilla FM.
Okay. I'm from Akwa Ibom State. My name is Ime.
Okay, Ime. Welcome on board. There's also another Akwa Ibom right here. Victor Hani, VQ the Volcano. Is a borrowed Akwa Ibom.
First time caller.
Hey, correct. Welcome on board.
Thank you. So I say Switzerland will equalize, it go to be 4-3.
Switzerland will score. No, it's already 3-3 right now. Switzerland will take the lead. That's what you mean?
Yeah, take the lead to be 4-3.
No more. That one go loud, though. Okay. All righty, man. Thank you.
Everywhere go boss.
Where is Kingsley? Hello, bros. Hello.
Yeah.
Where is Kingsley? I mean, hello.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm Kingsley. I'll be too.
Okay. Yeah, Kingsley. Are you from Akwa Ibom?
Yeah.
I thought he had answered that question.
I thought I just answered that just now. I don't know. But yes, loud and clear. I'm everywhere. I'm both Akwa Ibom and then you can also add Yoruba to the mix because You'll
be here long enough. Do you go for Christmas in your village?
Yes, I did.
What was the last Christmas?
I did that a few years ago.
Few years, imagine.
Yeah,
say few years ago.
my brother, this job, if fans don't hear you, they go ask questions,
Down a point.
Fans don't hear, they ask questions. Second half of extra time, France 3, Switzerland 3.
They try go village.
Yes, sir. They won't give me just title. If there's title,
serious? They don't know you.
No.
They don't know you well enough.
They say Mark gonna be king. I don't know. But
Stephanie Anita Okeke says, "Hello, you don't vex, so money don't enter bush."
Oh, what you want, bro? Oh, what you want?
Said better days ahead. Okay, and this one from Sule Sharif, he says, "What's the score? 3-3 it is."
With the ring
and Kingston Louis says, "I would like France to go through." Okay, they have to work for it. Nobody will dash them that one. Nobody will dash them going through. They have to make it count for themselves. And will they do it? We're waiting to see.
Okay.
And the French guys, what will they do in this competition? Can they make it happen for themselves?
Time will tell. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, my brother.
Hello, Vicky the Volcano.
Yeah, good evening.
I'm very happy to get online to you. You are the W, my brother.
Welcome, thank you.
Senior man, keep up.
Thank you. Fermo is not here today. But don't worry, I'm sure he can hear you now. Switzerland will carry the day.
What is your name?
Hey, son just came.
He just came to Fermo and then the and capacity.
I was spoken with the spirit.
No. Because I'm accessible, so either spirit or non-spirit, I'm right here. Well, Vicky, did you just see Kylian Mbappe?
Look, Mbappe is not ready, Joe.
Okay.
He's not ready.
What was that?
These are the chances people should be missing, and you'll be saying, now, wow, if it was this person,
Kylian Mbappe,
he will not.
Well, is he trying to feign injury? What?
But we have said they should take him off now. If we don't see a big player like him for this stretch of the game. Uche now says, I'm an Arsenal fan and I want Switzerland to win.
Yes.
You've called them out of
they don't land. They don't land.
Okay, let's take this other one from Gabriel Olube. He says, I'm very much happy to watch Real FM for my first time. Okay, live on Facebook.
Okay.
Thank you. We're always here.
Thank you.
Drama all the way today. This one is from Tayo Adebisi. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Okay.
Shagun, you need to turn put up the okay, good. Let's talk.
Good evening, Mr. Vicky.
Yeah, good evening to you.
This match, I don't see any upset. I see France coming through. But other people they support Switzerland, now people they are ticket don't see it. So they don't know what they want to do. They best their
anyhow, you say how. anyhow, you say how. Whether somehow or however.
If your own ticket here, you know go vex.
I go first. But I want Benzema to see the man because I'm a Real Madrid fan.
Okay, I understand.
Thank you very much.
Hello, my brother. Thank you very, very much too. 07000000.
Marcus Thuram is a weapon, man. How is he just coming on? The guy has power. Like they dare not say this match should end in 5-2. He can beat them with everybody.
I hope he doesn't, use that power to throw penalty away. That's the part that everybody will change it for him.
He won't be the first, but I hope he doesn't get to that point anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to check. Who did Marcus Thuram replace?
Kingsley Coman. Yeah, Kingsley Coman.
Kingsley Coman is out.
Yes.
I think they're listening to
Uche Boy says Kante is not in this game. He's tired. Drama all the way today. Okay, let's see what happens. Yes, Uche Boy talking about N'Golo Kante right there. But it is still second half of extra time. It is France 3, Switzerland 3. Where will this go? We are waiting.
We're waiting. Time will surely tell. Leads to penalty. We are here. We've got you covered. Sport Radio 88.9. Real FM. Eagle Red. Capacity. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Hey, hello, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good.
It's extra time. Yes, it's extra time. France 3, Switzerland 3. 114 minutes. 6 more to go. And then it will be penalties.
Yeah, this match is going through penalties. And Switzerland is winning.
Wow.
All the other callers have been calling, saying people that play tickets that were supporting Switzerland. Well, I did not play tickets, so I'm supporting Switzerland.
How do we know that you did not play tickets?
Okay.
Is it not you that? Is it a match you're using to tell us?
It's the same for Larry that called earlier, Sha.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did not play any tickets tonight.
Okay.
But today's match has been fantastic.
Oh my.
Yes.
Both games today. What a way to start our week.
Yes, it's a very good day. Today is a very good Monday.
Yeah.
When it comes to football.
Yes. Correct Monday.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, my brother.
Good night.
Thank you very, very much. You say good night, but we say, yeah, we are still having fun right here. Sport Radio 8.9, Brilla FM. Marcus Thuram and Olivier Giroud, they are pressing VQ. Look, can they break down?
Look, they were
now I know why they brought on board
Fabian
Schär.
And they had to hit on the counter. Interesting. Now you have to look at that idea to have brought on a centre back to come help the tired legs at the back. But before they had that counter attack, talking about the French guys, Granit Xhaka and his guys were just pulling the strings and making sure they were controlling things. And it was good to see them play without fear. It's really good to see them play without having to look over their shoulders that these guys are coming. In fact, they're the ones doing most of the running, closing you down. You have the ball, they go to you to make sure they close you down, so you don't have the benefit of being settled enough to pass to your player at your own pace and make it happen for you.
But if they pull through, they will miss Xhaka.
The addition of a Giroud would have made sense if the service were coming in. There are no long balls, there are no wing balls, ball from the flanks, crosses coming in for a player like Giroud, who we know can convert those to goals, and it makes it difficult because that has also blunted the attack a bit. Giroud is not the fastest of players, and so when he's running at the defenders, they have time enough to close in and catch up, and they catch up, or they get there before him and then make it difficult for him to get past. But Thuram has been a breath of fresh air. Probably he would need a bit of support because he appears to be running that flank, and Mbabu can't stop him. So what you might need is probably the player that can cover for him, so that they can do the 1-2 in those very key areas, and then he can run in or play the player on. Because they've tried cutbacks like twice now, and the Swiss guys have all been in the box to clear out those cutbacks. So maybe they need to try something else and see what they get for themselves. But this has been a very, very top game by the Swiss guys. The French guys appear to be sticking to what works, and people in special areas. The Swiss guys, any position you find yourself is where you play right now, and that appears to be working very, very much for them because at this very level, which is the highest level of football, you can't be talking about this is my area and don't take me out of my zone and all that stuff. No.
Okay.
Anywhere you find yourself now, you have got to adapt because for the sake of the team, you have 6 more minutes to go. You've got to make it count.
Just 2 more minutes plus whatever the referee asks. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Kinsley.
Good evening, my brother.
How work?
What work is great. We're having so much fun. It's France 3, Switzerland 3. 2 minutes. And then...
This match, the match is very interested match. I watch the match for my house. They take light.
We've got you covered right here. We've got you covered. Don't worry.
That's why I enjoy. I wish France, the way I see this match, I want them to win before, but if they enter penalty, they are out. So because of that, they are keeper and Mbappe. Don't know, some coach they do one kind mistake. Mbappe is not in this match now. At least I watch 115 minutes. Mbappe is not in this match. You should remove him because of that big name. Just leave it there.
That's Mbappe.
Mbappe, yes, he's not in this match. He's not doing anything there. And I want to ask, I don't know, this our man they always call Tahilari. I don't know what happened. Let me say it again. What happened?
No, he's fine. Probably he's been busy, but he's had to call in the last few weeks to say that he's fine. He called on the morning show to say he's fine. Yeah.
I know. Tahilari is listening because he's a very good person. This Rivla, understand?
Yeah.
At least if you try call, you should try call because I miss him voice.
Okay.
Right.
The guy knows how to direct football.
Okay. No problem.
Voice of Kelechi.
All right, my brother.
All right. Thank you, Kelechi.
Thank you very much. Okay. 0700000889. 120 minutes. 120 minutes is what we have. Would there be a hero, or will the goalkeepers be the hero?
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, talent on the line.
Talent.
Yeah, talent on the line.
Talent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Switzerland is carrying the day.
Switzerland will carry the day.
Yeah.
They will need Jan Sommer to be talented when it's time for penalty.
Switzerland is winning tonight. We'll do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Soma.
Okay, thank you very much.
What a catch.
Time will surely tell, my brother.
What a catch that was. In the dead of that game, he made it happen. And France, of course, have put themselves in a difficult situation, conceding a free kick late in extra time.
Yeah.
In front of their goal, like outside the 18-yard box.
120 minutes.
Shaqiri is not there, but
Yes.
maybe they would see what they can do. And Granit Xhaka is standing over the ball already. This is he's not a free kick specialist, but he scored a couple, and this is his range. If it happens like this, let me tell you what will happen.
No, it will be penalties. It's penalties, ladies and gentlemen.
Why do I have a funny feeling about this?
It's penalties, ladies and gentlemen. It's penalties.
Yeah, penalties.
It's penalties, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, penalties. This is all over. Second half of extra time. 6 goals. Karim Benzema with a brace. Paul Pogba with a worldie. Haris Seferovic with a brace. Mario Gavranovic with the late equalizer. Right now, it will be straight to penalty
shootout.
What a day. What a game. Earlier today, we thought we saw drama when Croatia and Spain went into penalties at 3-3. The Spaniards got the win.
That doesn't feel anything like this, right?
Yes, France, Switzerland, 3-3 penalties.
To compare the 2 games.
This is into penalties. The tension. The tension.
Hello, good evening.
I can feel it.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Ifan, you don't worry. We are everywhere. Ifan, you don't worry. We are everywhere. Just carry.
See, let me tell you, people are calling saying that France will lose. They will lose because their tickets have spoiled. All the time, France will win. France will win.
Wait, Chichokoma, did your ticket cut?
Yeah.
Did your ticket cut?
My own ticket.
Yes.
No, I did not go. I did not play.
Okay. You did not play, Jare. That you did not play, Sef. It's Sandy Summer.
Because I don't want to have havoc.
Okay.
All right, my brother. I love your program.
Thank you.
I love your program.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow. Now, you see.
As I be playing all day.
At all. Penalties for me.
Finish.
But do you
Jan
know?
Sommer, good goalkeeper.
But it's my size.
It's taller than you.
No, it's my size. That's why Paul Pogba scored that goal against him. Paul Pogba knew his height. No, Paul Pogba knew his height. So now, what France need to do is just to be heighting him.
What do you mean? They should be heighting him. Is it not the same, Loris?
Loris saved the penalty during the match.
Now, we'll see how it goes. Jan Sommer is 1.83 meters.
Oh yeah, what am I?
You? 1.24.
I'm 0.82. Hello, good evening. How about you? Good evening, Kisha.
6 feet.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Yes, the game is really interesting hearing from you guys.
Yes, it is. It's 3-3. Time for penalties.
Yes, sir. Hello, penalties, anybody's game.
Okay.
It will go to France, it will go to Switzerland. But I just hope Switzerland will win the game, at least. Just to encourage other teams, other countries that are coming up as well. To let them know that they can do it. If they stand up on their own.
Okay.
So, thank you for keeping us happy.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
If France gets knocked out, the competition will have new favorites. You can begin to think of Italy and
Belgium, Spain. Then whosoever wins between England and
Germany. Yes.
But watch out for the Danish side.
Very organized.
Yes.
Very organized.
And also Czech Republic. Difficult to break down.
Dark horses.
Difficult to break down.
Dark horses for me.
Because against the Dutch side, they made a few substitutions.
This is a North London playoff. Xhaka is the captain of the Switzerland. and Hugo Lloris is the captain of France. So this is the North London playoff.
Okay. Chaka and Hugo Lloris.
Yes, they both play for Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. So it's a North London derby playoff.
Okay.
In the Euros. they are the two captains to toss the coin and then shake hands.
Wait, is it the Yansama that I say is taller than me? Hugo Lloris is even taller than him. And me and Hugo Lloris. We are the same height.
Which Hugo Lloris is taller than him? Maybe small. What are you saying? Yansama is 6 feet.
Hugo Lloris and me, I'll be saying height now.
Okay, maybe now we'll go. You refer to.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down. Penalties.
Yes, Lloris is taller than him.
Yeah, this is where the goalkeepers.
Is 6'2".
Yes, will be heroes.
1.88.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Yeah, penalty is not a game of luck. If you are looking at the Man U Villarreal match.
that one. Villarreal practiced for 1 year for just that penalty shootout.
So it's not a game of luck. When you practice, you win.
Okay, what's your name?
It's the same Folani.
Folani. Okay, Folani. Wait, what team do you support?
I'm a Chelsea fan.
Chelsea. Okay. That's why you had to rub it into Man United. Well done. Thank you. You can go. God bless you. Okay, it's time for penalty. Switzerland. Gavranovic.
Yes, the man who pulled the equalizer.
Yes, he has
scored the first penalty.
Yes, it's now 1-0 for Switzerland. He slides it home.
Mario Gavranovic.
Yes, good one.
Yes,
it's good to score first.
Yes, but it doesn't guarantee anything.
Yeah, it doesn't, but at least score.
Okay.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening, FJ.
It's VQ, not FJ. I'm the amazing Kingsley. VQ is also right here, not FJ.
Good evening.
Good evening. That's him.
Good evening. My name is Kunle from Mushi.
Hey, Kunle.
Kunle, welcome.
Go ahead. Switzerland lead France by goal to 0 via penalties.
I like to make Switzerland win.
Okay.
You want Switzerland to win? Pogba self don't score in own. It's 1-1. It's now 1-1. Okay.
It's 1-1 now.
Portugal have come out. I want France to come out.
Okay. Well, but your bad belly is crystal clear.
No, it's not bad belly.
Okay.
It's not bad belly.
No wala.
It's good belly.
No wala.
It's good belly.
But identical kind of penalty, emphatic from Gavranovic and Paul Pogba. I think that's how to strike a penalty.
He too go up. That's more remaining. Go outside.
But even if keeper follow, I know if you catch her.
No, but yes, and the French guys, you got to trust their technique. But if the Swiss guys have also been training, you can't take it away from them.
Yes. And yes, the second penalty right there for Switzerland. Also, yes.
Fabian Schär is a ball-playing defender.
Yes.
I won't be surprised if he scores.
He has done it already. He has done it already.
Correct.
Yes. He has done it already.
Scores from the sport.
Yes, 2 goals.
Fabian Schär.
2-1. How about that? Very, very cool, calm, calculated.
I'm telling you, man.
2-1.
That's it.
Fabian Schär. Now, Fabian Schär has justified them bringing him on. If to say come miss him with a dragon.
That'll be small thing.
Switzerland lead France by 2 goals to 1. Wow. What a night. The fact that it even got to penalties on its own. Switzerland, they need to be giving their flowers.
Shout out to the Swiss guys, man.
Olivier Giroud, he can score. He has scored.
Scores.
Yes. 2-2. Who will miss the first one?
I don't know. Don't ask me, my friend. Before you say I'm wishing the people bad luck.
Okay. No. You have this
Giroud
tactical.
Yeah. For penalties.
Yeah.
No, I beg you. Don't finish.
Okay.
Tactics don't finish.
VQ's egg have broken. Switzerland 2, France 2. VQ brought egg for us this evening. But now he says this night egg don't break.
Don't finish.
Hello, good evening.
The price for market.
Okay. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, my brother. How you doing?
Yeah, good evening.
You thought Pogba first play for France, I think.
Yes. Now it's 3-2. Switzerland now lead. They've scored their third penalty too.
Akanji scored.
Yes, they've scored.
Emmanuel Akanji scored.
Yes, Emmanuel Akanji.
He's fantastic.
Man, don't take anything away from the Swiss, man.
But I
Like-
see something.
What did they see?
I see something. Let me say France go come out like this.
Hey, Ama, that one go be shock out. That one go be
It go
shock
be
out.
shock. The tactics are-
Yeah, man, shock anybody. Shock everybody. To shock everybody.
They are one of the favorites to win the tournament.
Yes.
I guess
Yes.
so.
They are one of the
So
favorites.
if they don't get, if it be one team who no expect,
Now wow.
Well done.
Okay, my brother.
Hope they could not they deserve one for last.
So how we go do now? How we go do? We no go because of who come wrong.
If God they
You
catch,
dey more important.
No,
so-
if God they catch, our lips go they shake. Do you feel VQ or my lips shaking at all? It's not shaking. It's dishing it out to you just
So
the way
it's
you love it.
3-3 It's 3-3 on penalties.
Marcus Thuram, everybody they vest, they score penalty. No time. Nobody wants to lose penalty. We will sleep here. If nobody, we will sleep here. If they want to do a repeat of Europa League final where everybody's going, now remain goalkeeper, Summer and Goloris, we there here. If they can play 4 times all round, all the 10 players and 1 goalkeeper, we will still be here. We know they go anywhere. 3-3. Yes. Now it's time to give your teammate morale and moral support. There's morale and there's moral support. What's the difference, Victor?
Morale is the one you feel by yourself now.
Okay.
And then the moral support is coming from someone else to you.
Okay. It's 4-3. It's 4-3. Switzerland, they lead.
Like,
Vargas.
they are not playing.
They are not playing. They just don't
these
want
guys
to
came
lose.
prepared.
There's no way to lose. They practice penalty and they say practice makes perfect. When you practice, it remains small. It remains small. May Goloris catch him, but nearly can never kill the bed.
Never ever kill bed.
Nearly can
I
never.
nearly killed that bed.
No.
You know the killer.
Yeah. Nearly. I've been nearly toast babe. I've been nearly. Okay. Nearly can never toast the babe. I think we should also add that one to it.
No. Sometimes you don't have to toast it.
Ekum. VQ. Ekum. It's 4-3. It's 4-3. France.
It's
France. Okay. It's 4-4
now.
It's 4-4. France FF score.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening. Good evening, my brother.
You are speaking with Alex.
Alex.
Kimpembe.
Yeah, Alex, correct guy. Yes, sir. Kimpembe. 4-4. Switzerland 4, France 4. Nasoebi. Penalty.
There's no way that anyhow they want to play, let them play. Let them score. At the end of the day, France will win.
Anyhow Switzerland want to do it, let them do. France will win. Okay.
That's my own.
Okay. Everybody just divest the pre-penalty. Everybody they are playing vexation penalty. Keeper will follow, but you can only just touch. There's nothing that can happen. You cannot save it. Switzerland no gree. They say we will score the 5th one. They have scored the 5th one. Yes, they have scored the 5th one. Mehmedi. Experienced player. He had to show Hugo Lloris how it is being done. He said, Hugo Lloris, nothing that you can do. I will send you on a rant. Send Hugo Lloris to the north. He played the ball to the south and west and east. Who will play this last one for France?
When you see goalkeepers training before kickoff, you'll be thinking, if he stop anything, I forget.
Maybe
he never see ball.
Hugo Lloris was to save 1 penalty in this game, and he saved it during the match. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe. But it's 5-4. It's 5-4, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening, brother.
Kylian Mbappe steps up.
What's your name?
Wasiu.
Okay, Wasiu, Kylian Mbappe has missed a penalty. Wasiu, it is all over. It is all over, Wasiu. It has happened. Wasiu, it has happened. France are out. Oh, France don't miss up. France don't come out. France don't come out. Kylian Mbappe missed the penalty. France are out, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody saw this coming. Jan Sommer is the hero. Kylian Mbappe is the villain. That boy, golden boy, wonder boy, they said he will win Ballon d'Or, world best player. Go and light up the heroes. He did not come with candle. He did not come with lantern. He did not come with gas. He did not come with anything.
Calm down. Don't limit the things he has done.
There is darkness upon the surface of the.
Leave that.
There's darkness. There's darkness. Kylian Mbappe has brought darkness. No, Kylian Mbappe has brought. Why will Kylian Mbappe be the one to lose the penalty?
Why not?
Why him?
Somebody was going to do it.
Why he shouldn't be golden boy?
Why?
Oh, he shouldn't be
Why?
golden boy.
I mean, it's usually golden boys
that lose the penalty.
It is usually
Roberto Baggio 1995. Remember? Okay.
It's usually golden boys.
Kylian Mbappe don't carry spirit of Roberto Baggio. France are out. France are out. Just yesterday, Portugal go out. Hey, my brother, France don't go out. France don't go out.
They vex me. I swear to God.
Is it what?
No, they swear to God.
Your brother and Vicky, they talk for that to be the vex me.
What happen? What did Vicky do? What's your name? What's your name first? What is your name first? My first no.
Daniel.
Oh yeah, Daniel. What did Vicky talk? What they vex you?
Why you go talk say Mbappe? Why Mbappe go lose penalty for God?
Now he miss her now. Shey na me miss her. He said na me dey make.
Na people play penalty. No be Mbappe play penalty. Why think you go dey make you the best? Hey.
No,
hey.
Now he talk say he no bad at him miss penalty. It's bad.
Someone had to miss the penalty and it was him. Let's just leave that part.
You say someone got miss penalty. Someone miss penalty.
It is star boy.
Hey, Moremo Agege.
That match, United against PSG at Paris that night. Because that deciding penalty that will make Man United through to the quarterfinals. And Rashford put it even against a world-class keeper. A world-class keeper.
Come on, Jan Sommer. But give these guys their credit, I beg. Like,
they see the hype palm. Now look at the talk.
Oh, Daniel, he said it to the hype Kylian Mbappe.
You don't start.
Now what for
just
you?
One penalty miss now. You don't. Mbappe don't be hype.
Oh yeah, talk wetin dey your mind. Ṣàlàyé mo ba ṣàlàyé.
Why Mbappe go lose penalty?
Hey.
So because he lose penalty now, hype they hype him.
Hey.
No, that's in bad because.
No, because now what you talk without now. You say na hype they hype him.
Yeah.
No be hype before.
Switzerland are in the quarterfinal, my brother. You are just quarreling. You are quarreling. Switzerland are in the quarterfinal. Let us follow people to celebrate. Celebrate Switzerland. Celebrate Switzerland. Switzerland have knocked out France. See, VQ, if you were the French president, Didier Deschamps will come home or you tell him to follow backyard and be going to his family house.
If I were the French president, I have other things to bother
about. No, FA president, not the.
I would have had him before today. Everybody knows my feelings about Didier Deschamps. I mean, the World Cup, yes, time, but it doesn't change a thing.
It
doesn't change a thing.
It has happened.
No longer delivering. I mean, then go home. Go home.
Unbelievable.
It is the same thing that bought this man time at the World Cup where he stayed and all of a sudden things were no longer looking good. What's it called? Let me not say all of a sudden because it took a while and then things were no longer looking good. Now he wants the team to just win one more for him and do everything they can do. But shout outs to the guys. They have given a fantastic performance of themselves. They ran their socks off. They went for every tackle, went for every ball. They didn't wait to be second. At some point they looked as if they were out of this game. But yes, they didn't let it affect them. It was a credit to the Swiss guys.
3-1 at some point.
3-1 at some point, but they kept themselves in. The substitutions were spot on, brought in fresh legs, and it looks like one of the things we used to say backstage that I'm not sure how many times we've said it in the open, that sometimes if you play this game and you play this game against France and you target Kimpembe in certain situations, you are likely to, get the better of him. But today, wow, how many goals have we seen? 6 in the second game and
14 goals today. 14 goals today. How many did Sheffield United score last season in the old league? Did they score 20?
Yeah, this is even if it is 20, it's more than 14. Even if it is 20.
If you can, for how many games? 30, that's 38 games.
I'm not sure how many they
Just today alone, 14 goals. Today. Granit Xhaka, man of the match.
He will miss next match.
He was the man of the match.
Yeah, he actually played well, gave a whole lot, and another testament to the fact that football is not played on paper, and you can have all the stars, and if you don't prepare, the man was practically, what's it called? How do you put it again? Grabbing at everything that was available in order for him to salvage a European competition.
Yeah.
In 2016, he didn't win it on home turf. Yes, he won the World Cup in 2018 in Russia.
Yeah.
But their players were in good form coming into this stage of the competition, and you would have expected that.
Everybody gave this tournament to France.
Yeah, of course. They were one of the favorites coming into this competition, and. You can't explain what Didier Deschamps has done. You can't explain what he's done.
Wenger even brag.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Projections before competition doesn't take anything away from the competition. The competition can become a different kettle of fish. But projection before competitions. Even when we were looking at, on this show, we were talking about some things. Topmost was here. You were here.
Yeah.
We were previewing the competition. We said, look, if you look at, I particularly said if you take England, of all the things that they said, if you look at the coach and you look at Didier Deschamps, these are two guys for me who you are not sure what they are going to present on match day.
Oh my!
Not because the quality is lacking in the side.
Okay, dejection for France, delight and jubilation for Switzerland. The next caller, which of the two? Which of the two are you with? The next caller, who? Hello, who is there?
Hello, Gami Kishley.
Hey, my man, how you doing?
I greet you, sir.
Baba, what's your name?
Victor Morgadian.
Oh,
good evening. Good evening.
Oh, France are out. France are out.
I tell you, you already competition. Now, two people, Portugal and France, so everybody they give up. It's not the Portugal. It will be France. Believe me, tomorrow they go come out Germany. That group of them, all of them will go out. They will go Nigeria. They say that group of them, and now they are through.
Everybody, they don't knock everybody out.
And they tell you, you know where that group they say that group of, and now they kill them one by one. Tomorrow Nigeria go, and they tell you tomorrow Nigeria will kill Germany, so that through. Now that group of them through. All of them go out. No Allah. Switzerland not try, but I don't know. Is there who will be the man of the match? Because to me, I give him Pogba.
What?
Do everything for this.
Do you know that there was a Switzerland midfielder called Granit Xhaka?
Shut up, Mate.
No France midfielder near him. No France midfielder near Granit
Xhaka. What goal?
Paul who?
Wait. Pogba with that goal. Believe me. If not, Kelimpa they just do it as I don't know what I call him for this match.
Paul who?
See that 9 minutes way they give him.
Paul who?
They tell us those people for Pogba do. You see how many passes go for Pogba check for these people.
He had a good game. To be fair, Pogba had a top game.
Oh my.
Mbappe miss one on one for that time for Pogba throw for him. He go the ball where he put for right score good. Now Mbappe now be the worst player for this tournament. In fact, I don't feel like for you. With this penalty, apart from those one, not you will contribute. You won't worse. What is why they call Bruno? Mbappe won't worse for this tournament. Go look everything. I said that minute where they for score goal to win this match first extra time. That's for that extra before penalty. One on one like that, he put away that ball. I beg. Please, Leonardo, try. God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you too. God bless you too. God bless you too. God bless you too. Switzerland.
On Facebook, let's check out a few of the comments coming in at this time. Yes, on Facebook we would.
Before Facebook, see, France have been eliminated in their last 3 games in which they played extra time in major tournaments, plus Euro and World Cup.
Good one, and of course a lot of people want to make reference to these things and see how it turns out. But credit to the Swiss guys. They dug deep, fought for every ball, and they gave their very best. Denmark versus Spain for final and Denmark will win the cup. This one is coming from Friday.
I love
Arimayo.
the Danish guys.
Let's take this one from George Ashcroft. He said Kylian Mbappe takes a schoolboy penalty. A 4-star overrated as is Pogba. You think so? I beg you, let's leave all these things for another day. Okay, some of the comments are really uncalled for. They are abusive and we cannot take them.
I'm seeing some people say Rashford is better than Mbappe. I don't know which time.
Okay. Oludari Adenuga says, Vicky, I see you shaking. It be like you want France to go through. Well, I'm not a fan of the underdog. I actually tipped them as one of the favorites for the competition. But the fact that I tipped France doesn't mean that it will turn out that way. Man of the match is Granit Xhaka.
Who is the man of the match?
Granit Xhaka.
Who is the man of who is the man of the match? I told you guys. Granit Xhaka. You say Paul who?
Pogba had a good game, to be fair.
Granit Xhaka had a better game.
We know.
Okay,
Not a better game.
He
had a good game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Granit Xhaka had the best game. Okay.
Man of the match usually goes to the team that wins. So in most cases, you find the winning team getting man of the match.
Not in all cases. So.
No, in most cases.
Okay, but not in all cases.
We are not saying in all cases. Because even in France, you probably would have said Benzema for getting a brace than Pogba for scoring that goal.
Yes. Seferovic got a brace.
That's what I'm saying. So they probably would have gone down to, even if you were going to give it to somebody in France, Pogba would have been the first choice.
Xhaka was the glue that got the team ticking.
What glue?
The glue in midfield, connecting the defense.
I beg you,
and
there was no glue anywhere. They fought, all of them. I do not want to say that it was.
There was no glue. It's okay.
There was no glue. The guys didn't show any weakness in any area.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Papa Vision. Hello, good evening, my brother.
Good evening. Well, I don't think just a jump up and down, make cool come out from your body. It's just you wear, as if you did abroad.
Yeah, you say it.
You don't say I should dress like you did abroad.
Wait, it's 88.9 Brilliant FM, not in the abroad. I don't understand what you are talking about.
You just pass mark up and down.
We are global. What is your name? First? Let me put France, what did you call yourself? Tottenham.
He picked me as France. Come out.
I know.
I know.
That's why you're attacking my celebration. Why would I not celebrate with the team? Like Switzerland.
That's how they celebrate.
Why would I not say? I celebrate with winners.
You just pass man and make cool come up from your body. You tie up with your bag.
I beg. When are they wear only cigarettes? Why I won't come out on my shirt? You know they know. Now where I carry with. She say, I beg, come on.
Chidi Patrick says Pogba had a good game just for the third goal. Yes, he said if not for the third goal, Switzerland scored. He said Pogba had a good game. And this one here, Adegbenga Yusuf, he says France has done the unbelievable thing, cutting tickets worth 200,000. They're only small. Wait until somebody tells you a testimony of 5 million.
Okay.
You will know. That's it. This one says, now we know that Rashford is better than Kylian Mbappe.
Okay. Because Rashford scored that penalty in Paris.
There's nothing we'll not hear.
Let's take more comments here before we do one more call.
Congratulations to the gunner and his teammates. This one says, Mark Willis Kutsi says, congratulations to the gunner and his teammates. Pogba who? This one is from Coach Junior. And this one, Samson Deji Joseph says the Europe is for England, France. Sorry. Chidi Okafor, yes, Chidi Okafor says this is. Please, you don't have to be abusive.
No. We can't take that.
I won't take the comment. Kingsley, I beg, if you want to grow again, reduce your revolution per minute.
Is this not his speech? But you just read his speech.
What is this one saying now?
His speech.
Obafemi Oluwaseun says kudos to Switzerland. Yes, he says kudos to Switzerland. Stephanie Anita Okeke says Swiss don't win. She's actually been taunting all the guys.
Rodrick
Akode says Mbappe has turned to Timo Werner that misses chances.
One more call. We'll wrap things up.
Fan said I'm happy for Shaqiri. I told you.
Yeah, my name is Taiwo.
Taiwo ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ti dàgbò France nù. Ó dàgbò France nù. They pour France.
No.
Okay. Yes, so much for the congratulations coming in. I will tell you, Titus, Harry Taiwo says, congratulations to Switzerland. France have lost a penalty shootout since the famous World Cup final in 2006. The Euro is for the underdog. This one is coming from Mark Willis Kuti. He says the Euros is for the underdog. Okwaranchi Emeka says, are we aware that France only won one game in this tournament?
Yes.
Which was an own goal?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And,
with all their stars.
And even Portugal won just one game. So
okay.
It looks like all the ratings they got coming into this competition
is what?
Didn't count for anything. Watch out for Roberto Mancini and his guys. And these guys are coming at you. And they are knocking on doors right now. Things are happening. It's shocking how the Europe is going. The European competition is going. This one is coming from Femi Sam Ayekpega. Of course, that's coming from you. Andogu Atta Joseph says, please, Mbappe should remain at PSG. We don't want him in Madrid. We don't want him again in Madrid. Okay.
Now you don't want him again.
Uchenna Okafo says, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. After dragging us today, he finally said we are amazing. We'll take that.
Okay.
And he says, I love the energy that Kingsley has paraded this night. Yes,
okay.
He exudes a lot of energy.
Well, I wanted to just
coming through. Former England right back Gary Neville.
He will drag somebody. Says, he will.
You just knew as Mbappe was walking up, you thought, oh no. He had a couple of moments in extra time, but it's just not gone well for him. He has aspiration to be the best player in the competition. And there were all the talks about, yes, he had aspiration to be the best player in the world like Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. But it's a little bump on the road for him. He will come through it. He's having a tough time in this tournament, and it's a tough one for him to take as well as his French team. For the Swiss, I thought they were the perfect team for France to springboard their assault in this tournament. Yes, on this tournament. But the Swiss have shocked us all, and I'm absolutely stunned by what I've seen in the last 120 minutes. That's coming from Gary Neville, who's been reacting to this. Patrick Vieira says, missing a penalty. Everyone can miss a penalty. But tonight, we'll have to give credit to the Swiss team because I strongly believe that the best team won today. The best team deserved to go to the next round, and tonight, that was the Swiss. It was a pro-France national team. Yes, a French national team. He says there wasn't any togetherness. There wasn't any spirit. We didn't play as a team, and so we didn't deserve to go through to the next round. Patrick Vieira, of course, reacting to his side. Roy Keane says Switzerland were dead and buried. They kept fighting. They showed a great quality. The French had the game 3-1 up, and the game was done and dusted. Look at the players celebrating. They are enjoying this moment. Yes, they have to enjoy these moments to beat France, the world champions. Great night. Okay. So much for the action right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilliant FM. Gentlemen, ladies, yes, our friends, fans of Sports Radio 88.9 Brilliant FM, thanks for being a part of it. You have walked this journey with us from when we started this morning until this time. Thanks. More action, of course, will come again tomorrow. And you know, big games. Come on, let's go.
Okay. VQ the volcano, volcanic eruption. Let me let you know that we already have the guys who will do battle in the quarterfinals. Belgium, Italy, sorted quarterfinal. Today, 2 more in the quarterfinals. Spain will take on Switzerland. Yes, Spain beat Croatia. Switzerland are beating France. Czech Republic, Denmark, another quarterfinal. Tomorrow we'll have 2 more. Join them right there. Will it be Sweden or Ukraine? But guys, we'll square it out. Will it be England or Germany? Time will surely tell. Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. We promised you before the start of this tournament, we will bring to you undiluted excitement, information, education, entertainment, sportainment, infotainment, yes. And that was surely serving to you. Only on one dial, your true dial. Home of the fans, frequency of champions. Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. Special thanks to everybody, especially you out there, the fans. You've been our MVP again for today. Back to back. You guys always making a hit. for dialing the number 0700000089 and for always going on our Facebook fan page, Sports Radio Brilla FM. I feel like in Dobale. Let me just post it for all of you. God bless you. Let's do this again tomorrow. Who will join Czech Republic, Denmark, Belgium, Italy, Switzerland, Spain in the quarterfinals? Will it be Sweden or Ukraine? England or Germany? Time will surely tell. I'm the amazing Kingsley Akpan, your microphone dynamo, AK-47. Poyaka. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
There can only be one. Sports Radio, 88.9, Brilla FM.
Every day, identify your station.
Every day,
identify your station.
Every day,
identify your station.
88.9, Brilla FM.
When the fans asked for more, we at Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM gave them 4 wishes and a magical line. It simply means when you call 0700000889, you're routed through 4 different lines. So when you dial the magical number 0700000889, you get through to us on 4 lines. That means you have 4-in-1 chance of having your voice heard on your favorite radio station. So go ahead and start dialing. It's the 4-in-1 package from home of the fans.
BRILA Brilla.
A bigger sports experience just for you on several platforms. Sports Radio 88.9
Brilla FM,
Lagos,
Abuja, and Onitsha.
Enjoy our services on www.brilla.net.
Anywhere, everywhere, and also on our handle at 889 Brilla FM on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Subscribe to Brilla Sports TV on YouTube.
Watch, like, and share our videos. Brilla.
It's a total sports media experience. Anywhere, everywhere.
Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM.
88.9, got more goals than the number 9, top notch. To get to the Remy and I only listen to Brilla FM, they stay winning.
Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Brilla FM, Sports Radio.
Brilla FM, 88.9, baby.
They could go with the corner kick, shooting star still looking for the 3-point here, and oh, fantastic header.
The WBC interim heavyweight champion of the world, the Nigerian Nightmare,
in this stubby moment, I'm king.
And Carroll's in, and he's won it for Liverpool. Much criticised club record signing comes up with a header that lifts their spirits.
Higher with the crown, yes.
Pepe looking to switch it quickly here for Ronaldo, who's got the better of Diego Alves, and Ronaldo scores brilliantly. The finish of a master, a craftsman at work.
Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't faze me.
Head on the back, this is Kano. He's done the captain and won the game for Nigeria. The man who's played the game for Nigeria takes the game to the final. Nwankwo Kanu, what a moment for